All right, guys. Today is Wednesday, April 14th. I don't have school today since it's Wednesday. So we actually got some new cows on Monday. So I figured I'd make a video on them, show them, and talk about them. So, yeah. All right, so that cow right there eating out of the trough, that's Garth. That's one we've had. That's the calf that we got in September that we raised from a bottle calf. Here's our 3 new cows. There's one right there. And then the other 2 are right there. There's Daisy right there, the other calf we've had since September. So basically, that cow right there, she's a heifer, and those 2 are steers. So basically, those 2 steers right there are going to be the ones we butcher in December. They're going to be the steers that us and the other guy we do this with eat during the year. And then the heifer, now that we have her and that one, Daisy, we're going to breed those every year. We can't breed them this year, they're too little, but we'll breed them next year. And then Garth, he'll be one of the cows that we eat next year. So next year, we'll buy another steer to eat with that one, and we'll have those 2 to butcher. This year, we'll have those 2, and then we'll have the 2 heifers we can start breeding every year, and then we can eat those 2 calves every year. And along the way, of course, we might fence in more of the field, get more cows and heifers, and grow the herd a little bit. But I think when we breed them, we're going to do artificial insemination since we don't have a bull and we don't really want one. It's just a lot easier to do that. So, like I said, we got them Monday. Today's Wednesday. They're a lot tamer than the old cows when we got them. When we let them out of the trailer, we just let them up in this pen for the day. And they actually did really good. They just walked out of the trailer and just hung out. And then when we came, Chelsea, my sister, came out on Tuesday morning to look at the calves, and somehow 2 of them had gotten over there, which I'm not sure if they went through the fence, which would be kind of hard because there's 2 strands of electric. The gate was still closed, so they had access to the barn. They could have, I guess, jumped over the wall in here to get over into the barn if they wanted to, I guess. They could have just jumped and landed down there. It would have been kind of a big fall, but I guess they wanted over there bad enough. So they've been over there for a day and a half now, and they're getting along. They're all eating. They don't fight. We got them a round bale down there that they've been eating on, and they're pretty friendly. I can get about this close. I'm like 8 feet away from them, and I'm outside the pen. Then when I get inside, it's usually about 10 feet is how close they let me get. Except when they were eating, we actually got within like a foot or 2 of them. So they're a lot friendlier than the other cows we had when we first got them. The Red Angus, I think, I know the 2 steers together when we went to the stock sale and weighed them were 1,200 pounds. And then the heifer was 635. So the heifer was actually the biggest one of them, which that one's the heifer again. They're kind of hard to tell apart. That one's the darkest, the steer, and then the lightest is also the steer. And then she's the heifer. So like I said, I think these 2 weigh between 300 and 350. Those were probably born last spring, whereas these were born last fall. So, but yeah, those are our new cows. That's our plan for them. They seem to get along good, and they're doing good. So, all right, so I got a flake of hay here, and there's Garth. He's already trying to eat it. I'm going to see how friendly these guys are, see if they'll follow me, which they already followed me over here, and see if they'll eat it out of my hand. Because I know the old cows, it took them a long time before they did that. So I'm going to see if they'll do it or not. Daisy threw hay all over the camera. So all 5 cows are here. One's going back there now. They're actually eating out of my hand, which is kind of surprising me. Well, now they're walking off. Come here. So I'm gonna set the hay there, see what they do. All right, I came over here because the calves were kind of pushing them away. They're all kind of looking at me. Come on. Looks like they're gonna eat what's left on the ground first. They did eat out of my hand in the beginning, and now here comes Daisy. Daisy doesn't really like people too much, even though she was a bottle calf. She just hasn't been fond of us. I think now that those are coming over, here comes the heifer. I'm not sure the names yet. My sisters and my cousin wanted to name them, so I don't know what names they picked out yet. I don't know if they've even picked them out yet, but they're deciding the names for these. So they knocked that out of my hand, but I guess they like the hay. I guess it's better than the wet hay down there because it's been raining all morning. It just stopped for a little bit, and it's supposed to rain all day, or all the rest of the day today and tomorrow too. So I figured I'd give them a little bit of dry hay and see how much they like me, because this is the first time I've really been that close with them since we got them. So it looks like the heifer's pretty confident eating. And then those are the two steers, and they're eating slowly. They're kind of eating it and then stepping back. There's Garth. He's not afraid of me. He likes me. Now she's headbutting me. Like I said, it's nice having nice cows, because the old cows, especially that one cow who's real mean, it's kind of annoying because every time you came in here, you had to watch your back because he would always try and run over you. So you always had to be cautious about what you were doing. But it's nice having nice cows that you know won't hurt you and that they like you, because then you can trust them and you can come in here and they won't hurt you. So they ate a lot of the hay. They just got that little bit left. They got pretty close for the day. I'm just going to let them eat that. And I'll just work with them every so often until they're like Garth and they'd let me pet them. Well, actually, here comes Mom. Come here. Well, I guess she's not too interested in me. Come here. Garth is sniffing me, and he's trying to eat my hair. He's probably the best cow we've had. I like him the most. He's really friendly. And Daisy, like I said, it's not that she's mean, she just doesn't like us too much. So, anyways, that's the cows and the rundown on them and about them. So, there they all are. Here's an update on the goats. They're in their new pen still. They're really liking it. They're enjoying the chickens, which there's 2 of them down there. They go in there, got all them set up. I already fed them, so I'm not really sure why they're being so loud. I already fed them and gave them fresh water. I think the other goat, he must be in the house there, laying down or eating his minerals. Dang, that was kind of mean. They're mean to each other, but I guess that's just a goat thing, because they get along. So they're enjoying their new home. They're doing good. I guess they haven't gotten eaten by anything yet, so that's a plus. They're just the friendliest little things. So anyways, there's a checkup on the goats too, and yeah. Alright guys, today is Friday, April 16th. So I did the rest of that video where I showed the cows on Wednesday. Like I said, today's Friday, so 2 days later. I'm gonna get the tractor out. Hopefully it'll start. If not, I guess I'll have to put the battery charger on it or something. But I'm gonna hook the bale spear up to the back and get a hay bale, feed the cows out here because they're all getting hungry. And yeah, so. feeding this is, I opened this gate and came in here because this is a fenced in area where the cows were originally. And so I can close this gate, latch it, and then, once I latch that, I can open this gate and drive through here with the tractor into their pen. And if the cows come over here, it's not really a big deal because this is a fence, so they're not going anywhere. So I got the bale on, I'm just taking it down there. There's the cows. So alright, here comes the cows. So the way I do this is I'm gonna drop the bale down, and I can't really film this because I can't do one-handed, but I'm gonna pull out most of the way and then back up and lift it at the same time. And hopefully it will turn the bale right side up. Alright, well actually I did manage to get that. So there we go. Now they can't roll the hay out. It's like that. They'll take all what they don't want off. Then they can just eat it like that. So there's the cows. Got their bale. I think they're happy. Alright, well, I guess they want their grain too, obviously. I'm gonna water them. Their water's getting a little low. It's been like 2 days since I watered them. So right now the spigot is broken. Basically this piece here, the weld broke. So when you lift it up, it doesn't pull anything out of the ground. It's like a pair of vice grips. Take the vice grips, put them on there, pull it up by hand, run the water hose over to their trough, and then while that's filling up, I'll give them their grain. All right, so I got the water done after a minute. That's kind of tough today. There's the water hose. I'm gonna take it over, get the trough filled up. All right, I got the cow's grain here. Just gonna walk over and dump it in their trough. I think Garth's happy to get his food. Watch out, Garth. Yeah. Here the other three come. The red cows technically don't need this stuff, and it's not like it's bad for them or anything, but it's mainly for the calves to help them grow. But I'm gonna give it to them for a few days to help tame them down. I mean, they're already pretty tame, but the more I let them eat, the more they'll like me. So I'll just let them eat it for a week or so, and then I'll probably just let the calves eat it, just keep them away from it. This one here was actually letting me pet her yesterday. That's the heifer. She's the most friendly one. There she was. She was letting me pet her for a little while. The other two aren't too fond of it. Not that they're scared, but they just don't like being petted. So, anyways, there's the cows, got the feed. So I'm done with them for the day. Alright guys, so that's the end of that video. Thanks for watching it. I just wanted to say, go watch Pennsylvania Dairyman on YouTube. I'll put his link in the description. He makes really good videos. He's a pretty cool guy. So go check out his channel. But thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.